Check this one out.
That man looked this woman straight in the face and stated to her, "You better make it home before me." Fellas, I want you to imagine something horrible.
Is this thing right?
Listen, home before me. Fellas, I want you to imagine something horrible. Imagine you and your girl going to the nail salon together. She tells you you've been good to her, so she decides to get your feet done. You're like, cool. You done got the fresh cologne on, your waves is waving, your beard is on fleek. You looking like new money because you're feeling good. You go to the nail salon with your girl, you walk inside, it's crowded, but you don't care. Lang Lang done ran the hot water. You done put your foot in the water, maybe 10, maybe even 15 minutes later. Mind you, you've been with this girl for 4 years. Everything seems great. Next thing you know, her sneaky link busts inside the nail salon. Listen to what I said. Her sneaky link comes inside the nail salon. And it's not an accident. Your girl is sharing location with her sneaky link. He goes from their door, beeline straight over to y'all. And starts yelling and screaming, "Yo, bro, and everything, bro. This my broad, bro." And he decides to pull out that phone and show receipts. Got your girl in uncompromising situations. Date and time and all. He spills all the tea. He's all in his big feelings like a little girl. Tells you the whole life story of you and your relationship with your woman. You hot as fish grease. That water starts boiling even more in your feet, but you restrain yourself because you got a good job and he don't. You're not trying to lose your career over this girl. But you're real hot and real disappointed. Because the funny part about it is, not only does the sneaky link provide text, photos, and videos, you realize on one of those photos, this was the same day you knocked off. So you hit it that morning and her sneaky link hit it that evening. I want you to imagine what you feeling like at that time. I have the utmost respect for this person because most men in this situation will be on their way to the penitentiary. But he held his emotions together, he thought with logic, and he let her know, "I want you to get all your stuff out of my house, which I pay bills and you don't, and I want you out of my house. But your ass better get to that house before I do." Wow. Believe a comment in the comment section. But y'all trifling, and y'all gonna do what y'all want to do.
Oh, man.
Was he
So
wrong or right?
most men are not going to prison over that situation.
I hope not.
Most men are is simply gonna move around just like that guy did. That's what a typical man would do right there. Now you got some men who out here power hungry, ego tripping, who would be in their emotions and just lose it, especially if they mad in love with that woman. Okay, and they may hurt her too, themselves as well. So you're gonna have some men out here who just go crazy and crash out. But if this happened to me, like he said, dudes in there complaining like a girl, all in his emotions like a girl, they can go off and be girls together. Because what did he lie? Did he lie?
Right.
When he said that's my broad, that's my woman. When he shows him pictures of his woman in all those compromising positions, where's the lie?
Right.
So why would you get up and fight somebody over a person who is willingly going and sleeping with this person? So your strength should be used to protect this woman. If she choosing to go sneak around with this guy, why would you even put your life, your legacy in harm's way for someone who's treating you like I'll protect my woman with everything in me. But if she's that type of woman, what am I protecting?
True.
So if he running here acting crazy about it, I find this out, I'm already done with her. So what if she chooses to go with you after that? Y'all can go ahead. Look like y'all already got a head start.
Right.
But I'm not about to sit here and, if I'm in the nail salon, literally, I'm gonna say, "Thank you, thank you for showing me." I'm gonna look right at her. Like if this is me and you, I'm gonna look right at you and be like, Now, really, like, okay, I got you. That's it. Like, I'm a wow. Like, what? Okay. Right. Like I'm looking at you like this nigga in here. Like this, what you been doing?
Right.
I have no quarrel with this dude, yo. I already know he dumb for being in here yelling with me anyway. But I'm not about to sit here and give him my energy like that. So honestly, I'm grateful in that moment, not angry. I'm hurt. I'm definitely hurt. But I'm gonna take that energy somewhere else. I'm not about to sit here and turn up in this nail salon.
Right.
Actually, I want to get out of there as quick as I can because I'm embarrassed as hell knowing I just got proven I was cheated on right in front of everybody. Like everything I thought of my woman was shattered right in front of me, in front of everybody instantly.
Right.
I'm trying to get up out of here. I am not trying to fight this dude for what?
Right.
He ain't make her do it. She going and doing this with him herself. And that's a lot of dudes' problems. Is like they want to blame the guy, but the saddest part is this though. We talk about relationships and how people should value the relationships they're in. Mm-hmm. Okay. But one of the bigger conversations that we really don't have is how nobody is accountable to a person's relationship. Mm-hmm. The people that's in it, if they're not accountable to their relationship and be loyal to each other, there are always people out here that's willing to screw your partner, which shows you that we're not monogamous.
Right.
I keep coming back to this point. If we're monogamous, why will somebody screw your girl? Right now, if you went out here and tried to give it up, somebody gonna do it. They're in your inbox now. They don't care that you got a man. They know you got a man. It's because we're not monogamous. Because a monogamous man would be turned off by a woman with a man. But they not. They willing to sleep with this girl regardless. And you'll see men all day say, I couldn't do that. I couldn't be with a girl that has two dudes. You do it all the time when you say, what does your man have to do with me? You don't want to be the guy that's getting cheated on, but men don't mind being the guy that's going next. That's the crazy part. Women want to be first. Men want to be apparently second because you don't want to be the one being cheated on, but you want to be the side nigga. Side niggas, side chicks prove monogamy ain't real. And you can say all day, well, that's just people who acting on instinct and not acting on the social agreement that they agree on, that they came to. Right. Acting on instinct proves that's your nature.
Absolutely.
You see, so he's in here complaining to me about how he's screwing my girl, but you knew it was my girl when you were screwing with her. Unless she lied to you and did all of that. But nah, you got all this in your phone, probably for evidence. And she dumb for letting you record her. Man, I don't even want to deal with her. That's crazy, yo.
It is.
What's your thoughts?
I mean, you've pretty much covered it. I would say from a woman's perspective that I don't know. I think that women have their own preferences, but overlapping men is a no-go in my book. Like, I don't understand how you can rationalize sleeping with more than one man in the same day, in the same week, in the same 6 months. Like, that's a lot. Not to mention being emotionally connected with more than one man and having to, because I hate to say it, but this is the truth, that it's different, a woman catering to multiple men versus a man catering to multiple women. Men have egos. So having to make sure he knows he's the man and all of that, it's not to say it's work, but it takes a lot of energy. So if you're juggling a lot of men, having to spread yourself that thin, is just, why would you want to do that? You know what I mean? And so
to me, it's just a bunch of dudes who get to smut you out. These dudes get to conquer you. And so that's why I said he ain't lie. He didn't tell one lie. When he said that's my broad, that's his broad when she in that position right there, screaming this man's name, letting him hit it however he want to. Yeah. So a woman going around with multiple men means all those men are putting her in whatever position that they want to put her in, conquering her. Men don't go for that. Men just don't go for that.
Yeah.
You know, it's just why, and men shouldn't go for that. It's crazy. That's crazy. It's nasty work.
No, I agree. Not to mention subjecting yourself to pregnancy. Like, I think as a woman, that's a big difference as well. As, you know, me personally, I'm like, how do you rationalize in your mind being in a position to where if you got pregnant, you couldn't definitively say, this is who my child's dad is? If you gotta go check, you're wilding. If you gotta get individual testing to clarify, you are wilding.
Now
That's too much for me.
Knowing that it's 4 out of 10 that DNA tests come back as a failure.
Yeah.
Knowing knowing that men and women cheat equally.
Yeah.
What the comments consist of in there is men cheat too. And so now you won't hear complaining about some other dude's experience, and they're actually saying it's probably his experience. Some of them in there calling him fruity, and he's just in here telling a story about some things that happened with somebody else apparently, right? And they're on here saying, well, men cheat all the time, and that's most of the comments. They always say what men do, but it's 50-50.
Yeah.
It seems like at some point you just have standards and not just try to say what the opposite gender do, as if that has anything to do with you. It's weird to me. Like I say, women ovulate, they go through all these things where they have to keep their body way different than men do. So they should have to be more responsible for their body than men. Men should be responsible too. They should. Sure. But for different reasons, like health, hygiene, stuff like that is why women should definitely do that.
Absolutely.
You know, it's a whole different conversation, but they always want to just not be accountable to the whole thing. But yeah, moral of the story is he can have her.
Yeah, absolutely.